Hi Pep, I'm Jamie Jacks from The Guardian. You're 9 points behind. Are you surprised at that sort of margin of gap? So after 12 games, 13 games this season, are you surprised by this?
No.
I'm sorry?
No.
Why not?
Because we have 9 points behind. I saw that table, it's 9 points behind.
But why are you though? What's the reasons?
Well, one team won all the games except one draw. Basically, is that reason. The second one is we missed some games we didn't expect it, and it's normal happen in the earlier stage of the season after back-to-back. We didn't make back-to-back, that would not happen. And but the football that we have is still there.
I think when you lost a couple last December, or certainly in December when you lost 2 or 3 games, you talked to the team and said, look, we can go either way here. We can either really try and claw this back or not give up, but So have you said the same to them this time? This is a similar moment, we have to go again?
We don't have a joker in our pocket, not much, So 9 points against this team, Liverpool is... I know, but I know for all around the world, the league is gone, is done. It's done. The Premier League is done. So if it's happened, we'll try next season. So I'm pretty sure if they want me, I will be there. And with my players, we will be there. But we have 2 options, give up or don't give up. And it depends on our mind. And I don't think the way we played, especially in Anfield, especially in the games we played lately, we are not going to give up. We are not going to win, maybe, but we are not going to give up.
I think one of the extraordinary things about your previous 2 title wins is that you were able to get that points tally despite missing some key players for long periods of the season, and lots of teams would probably just be unable to do that. Do you feel it's a bit different though this year? Do you feel with like the loss of Laporte and the loss of Sane and the loss of other players like Edison at bad times, how much greater a challenge is it going to be for you to be able to bridge that gap to a team who are sort of setting a pace which you have done previously in previous
I would
years?
like to know the answer. It was easy for me to say we miss Laporte and Leroy and the other ones. That's why it's a 9 points gap. Will be poor analysts to get through or to improve as a team. I think during the season this kind of situation has happened. I know there are positions you have alternative and our position is less alternative, but will be poor and will be not proper from our players try to do their best to do that. In the other side, we have to find a solution. So the situation, we knew it from already a long time ago. And honestly, I don't know is the reason why. So I don't think so, honestly. The big clubs always overcome the situations. And I think the way we played last game, for example, in Anfield, with the problems that we had in some departments and players playing different positions, and it was our best performance there. So, and that is what I want on my team. So I cannot assure from the day one I sit here I'm going to win titles. I'm going to assure there. I want to see the team that play or behave like we behaved the last 3 seasons, even the first season. The
fact that they've been able to win and win so often despite problems in the past proves to you and the players that you can do it. You have risen to that challenge.
The most
before.
important thing is knowing that we can do it. So, and we knew it from after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or half an hour, after 90 minutes, if we play to do it again. And we did it. And we do it. And we will do it. But the opponents are good too. And when few months ago, the people say, you can do better, you are a perfect team. And I said all the time, nope. Because the football, it depends of the balance of the team is so flexible. Be careful, and you have to be always the warnings. And I think I had the feeling we were not far away the way we played the last seasons, but have a team like almost unstoppable, in incredible top form, the quality for anything. I said before the press conference, against them how good they are. They are the champion from Europe. We play against them, we knew it, but I think we're in November, so... And I also, my sport, when we won, okay, I'm happy, but not happy like lose my mind or my control to say what is the reality. And also in that position, we are not able to win or say, we're going to try next season. So in life, in our personal life, sports, not everything is perfect, not everything you win, not everything you have success. It's how you approach that, or how you compete, or how you approach your life, personal life in the situations. And honestly, I need to live these kind of situations. I need to prove myself, and our players have to prove themselves. Why not? Why we are not fight again and try to improve and do it? We will not be enough. We will sit with the board and say, okay, Pep, you are not good enough. We have to change. Or Pep, we trust you, and with with the players that try it again, and we will try to do it better next season. That is the only way I know. For my career as a football player and manager, the only way to get better to go through. So I never thought we were not unstoppable, and we never thought, oh, how good we are. We were incredible. I think we are. And the target is try to continue to be like this.
Hi, Pep. You say you didn't think that you were unstoppable, but I think a lot of people did think you were unstoppable based on the past 2 seasons. So why was it that you didn't think that?
Because I see things that you are not able to see.
Like?
Every training session at 11 o'clock. I'm there, you are not. And I'm in the locker room, I'm there, you are not. In the games, I have a plan. You don't know the plan. And sometimes you have a plan and it works and you don't win. Sometimes you have a plan, it was a disaster, you win, and you say it's good because you win, and it's not good because you don't win. So sometimes we have, in every game, it depends on the opponents, it depends on our quality of our players. I decide to play, you have a strategy. Sometimes works, sometimes not. That is I have the info, more info that anyone, okay, the players has the same info like I have, to do what we have to do. That is the only reason.
What have these past 2 weeks been like for you when you've got a break after losing a game like that, such an important game? Can you easily get over it? Are you glad of the break? Or
it was worst against Wolves. This international break before was worst because the team was, we didn't prepare well. I didn't prepare well with the team. I'm going to play good. Against Liverpool was completely different. It was a pity. But, okay, it's a top-class team, and what we can do to improve, relax a few days, and after I have more time to see Chelsea, and start to see Chelsea, Shakhtar, and next games.
And there's been the suggestion that maybe this season is like your last season at Barcelona. Maybe you're feeling the pressure more than you felt before. What would you say to that?
Well, last season in Barcelona, we won 4 titles. I'm sorry. So it was not bad. So, of course, we win the league, and as always, I didn't win the Champions League, but it was good. And we played the best football. I played in Barcelona, it was the last season, because we know each other. It was my feeling. So if the people say, if I want to stay, I want to stay. So I don't have any reasons to move from here. I'm incredibly satisfied to work with this club, with this place, and I want to help. If the people believe I'm going to resign, or I'm going to be sad for these results, the 9 points behind, the people don't know me. So I like this challenge. I love to be in that positions. And I want to, if the club wants, next season I want to be here. 100%. I want to live in this city because I know lovely people here, and I want to work and live with them, and I want to be here. So if they decide, because the results now getting worse and worse and worse, they are going to take a decision. That's normal. It's not because I am friend from Chiqui, I'm going to stay the rest of my life. I'm here sitting because I win. If I don't win, I am in trouble. I know that. But I'm incredibly satisfied to work in this city and this club, and I want to help this club to get better. I still enjoy work with these players a lot, and I would like to stay longer. I would like to stay longer. If the club wants, I will stay.
Hi Pep, you were talking there about you see the players every day, and that's why you know certain things or think certain things. Between now and the start of January, there's a lot of difficult games, and obviously at the end of last season, you won every one. Are you still confident? Do you still see the squad capable of going on a big run like that?
If you ask me this question after Newcastle last season, when we lost 1-0, and ask me, are we going to win 14 games to win the Champions? I would say no. I would say first I don't know. I know to be until the end we have to make an incredible run of games. If don't know a chance, we know it. But I think it will be a big mistake if we think about we have to review the schedule, this game, another one. It's better to stop and say, okay, Chelsea tomorrow, and after good dinner after the game and prepare Shakhtar. So I don't know. I would like to say, we're going to win 20 games in a row. We're going to win the Premier League again. So I cannot assure you.
And just similar to what James was saying about people suggesting this might be your last year, people suggesting you're not happy around here.
Why people should think I'm not happy here?
This is why I'm asking. I thought a lot of people have that opinion.
Because
what's your view?
We lose in Anfield, or I lose 3 games in the season. That is enough reason to say I'm not satisfied or happy to be here. So the reality, the real situation is 190 points in 2 seasons. That is the exception. The exception is go to Anfield and maybe lose, But how? How we lose in Anfield? The first season I went there when we didn't one shoot on target, or one shoot, not on target, and shoot. Or last game we made 18 and more corners and everything more. So in the most difficult stadium in the world right now, and the incredible opponent. So that is where I want my team today, tomorrow, after tomorrow. That is my job to do. The moment I will leave is when I feel my team don't follow to play in Anfield the way we played. That moment I said, wow, I miss my team. And after we called my boss, I said, oh guys, maybe we have to sit and think about it. I don't have that feeling. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you speak with the players and say completely the opposite. I don't know. But I don't have that feeling. I don't have that feeling. Like I don't have that feeling, I want to be here. So I'm fight with them. Not enough. Next season will be better.
Hi Pep. You've had big leads in title races before in your career at different clubs, and of course the second season here. What's the biggest problem? Obviously Liverpool have a 9-point lead over you, 8-point lead over Leicester. What's the biggest difficulty when you have a big lead, the biggest pressure you have when you hold that kind of lead over the rest of the league?
So the pressure to lead what we have done in the past?
No, the pressure facing Liverpool now, the 8 points ahead.
Don't think about you have to chase them.
And what's the biggest pressure they faced? Because you've had big leads in the past, and you've closed out titles, you've won titles.
No, I said I prefer to play against my rival 6 points up front at home than play 6 points behind. I prefer to play next game 9 points in front ahead than 9 points behind. So we have more pressure than them. They can lose 1, 2, 3, 4 games and still they are leading. So I prefer his position, their position, the Leicester or Chelsea, than our position. We are 4th. So there are 3 teams, there are more chances to win the Premier League than us. But we are in November. And we'll see tomorrow how we behave. And that is the target, of course, the tactic ways, the players that come back. So at the end, that is what it is.
But is it a different kind of pressure when you've got a big lead over the rest of the teams?
I think it's better when you are 9 points, because you are playing knowing that if you lose, still you have. They'll miss. I think they lost 1 game in the last 50. I don't know, 50.
51. Yeah.
51.
I think so. Yeah.
51. So we have dishonor. Sorry. So it's the top of the club. But only we can do is I never play a game thinking what they are doing the other one. So I have a lot of things to think and about our team, my team, to what we can do to help them.
Hi Pep, in your experience, is it a sign of a kind of a great team how they respond in times of adversity when they are, when the back's against the wall, when they have to kind of...
But I don't have any doubt about that. 0. With these players, 0. Because we did it. And when we did it, we can do it again. And if we don't have this desire, I have to realize which guys don't have this desire to change it, to put the other ones they have to desire. But we did it. We cannot do what we have done in the last seasons. Even the first one, when we lose against Monaco and we qualify for the Champions League, and we draw 2-3 days last season against Tottenham, what happened, and knowing that we did it many times. So it's not. I think maybe I'm wrong. Maybe even I see them every day in the training session. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have that feeling that they don't want. But sometimes in football, in the sport, is never is eternal. Never you win always. In basketball, NBA happen every season, so it's no happen. It's part of it's normality. I don't think that people saying it's bad, it's gone. It's over. So for the people, for the pundits, for the old manager, for everything, it's over. Why should I think in November it's over? When it's over, and we congratulate the new champion. Still, we are the champion. Until May, we are the champion. We want to defend that moment until the end, playing our games the way we played, I think, even this season. But will not be enough. There are many times in the history that you are incredible, but one is better than you. And that you have to stand up and congratulate them. So it's good for football. English football have a team like Liverpool or ourselves or Chelsea right now. It's good because the football is so attractive. I see Liverpool, Chelsea this week, and I enjoy watching. And I watch my opponents, and I like to enjoy them, and I like it. I enjoy watching Liverpool in the past to prepare the game. So I think it's good for the football to find this type of managers and this type of teams to play in this type of way, because I think the people cannot deny the last game against Anfield was good. For not just for Jurgen was better than me, of course, but I think for everyone was good, and that is what we have to try, is how you behave. Always I analyze the intention and what we try to do. And that's all. That's all.
Cheers, guys.